it in my pocket.
All right.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cool.
Good. Good to see everybody.
So,
Yeah,
Roger, I was telling the rest of them that today French Quarter Fest starts.
I
yeah.
know, and I saw
You
that.
down there. I remember Joel came to visit me one time from French Quarter Fest.
Yeah,
He
I
liked
was
that.
there. I was there several years ago.
Yeah.
I took my youngest son down to it. He thought the crowd was a bit much.
Well, it is big now. Back when it started, you remember, Roger, it was real nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was down in the beginning time when Fred was still hanging out,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I enjoyed it, just drifting around from different stages.
We
Yeah,
went a couple of years ago, and it was a lot of fun. A lot better than Jazz Fest. So as far as the crowds, no matter
Yeah,
what.
yeah.
I think Banu's playing today on the schedule I saw, and she has one of the best stages. There's one by Jackson Square, which is a good one.
Well, that'll be good.
Yeah.
I saw her advertisement once in a place called Mount Vernon, Washington. It was a club, and it's only about 30 minutes from where I live now. But I saw
Oh,
this several years ago. We were just traveling around the Northwest. I said, wait, I know this person. But we had to leave. She didn't come on until later that night. I just thought that was odd.
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool because she traveled all over.
yeah.
Yeah, I liked Tom's welcome picture, well, the one that went on the thing, the beer
Yeah,
chugging.
Kent sent that to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
the beer contest. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's Kent and Roger and Bob Osborne.
Bob
All
Osborne.
right.
Who's that at the top? I can't see it real
That's
close.
Jim. I can't remember his last name, but
That's
Jim.
Jim Stanzak.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jim Stanzik.
Stanzak, that's right.
On the
Yeah.
far left up there is Ed Krebs.
Edwin.
Edward Krebs,
Yeah.
Jim Stanzak. And actually, those girls that were there that are in that picture were at the 50th reunion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember seeing.
And because Kent introduced me to them, uh, and I have it on video somewhere. I have to find it.
Is
But
that
they talked a second or two.
So,
is
Yeah.
that New York?
Is that who?
Is that New York? Is
No,
that
this is the New Orleans Club.
oh
Beer chugging. Yeah. Yeah. When you guess that picture is probably 73, 74?
Yeah, that's 73.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's Kent right there. Yeah, Kent, didn't you introduce me to the young ladies that were in the contest when we're at the 50th reunion?
I don't recall that. I might have.
Because we were showing, you had the flyer, and I think it was you and the girls that were in the picture with the beer chugging contest
Good on.
were there. Anyway, I'll see if I can find that clip I had from the reunion.
Tom, I was
Right.
trying to,
Jog my memory.
Jog your memory.
Tom, I was trying to send a picture today. Did you get it?
I just looked. I didn't see anything. Let me go look again.
It's, there's a picture of this girl standing in front of an older car.
No, there's nothing here.
Oh,
Shit. That's an important picture.
Take a peek. I'm going to take a peek at my mail in case you sent it to me. I don't know.
Well, let's see if it comes up, but share. This is from the 10th month of 2022. I guess this is one of the get-togethers.
Oh, like a freeze frame of the
Yeah,
Zoom meeting.
it's the Zoom.
mhm.
Oh, that must have been when we did it at the reunion.
Yeah, I
At-
think so. Yeah, because
we were
you're in the
in
center with Joel,
right,
and Gim, and everybody.
and
Bill.
there's Banu got on to
And you got on Kent. Um, now Snake called me the other day.
Oh, did he? Is he doing all right?
To say he's doing fine. He was having trouble getting on the Zooms. And I never know what to say when people have trouble getting on because I have trouble sometimes with these Zooms, but he seems to be okay. He's still alive, so
That's good to hear. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Saw a picture of Snake not long ago with his cowboy hat on. That's
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Has anybody heard from him?
I did. He called me and said he's fine. He was just having trouble with the Zooms. And
Oh.
I make sure I send him all the stuff, but I think he's
Do you
having
know how to take a picture from your phone and put it on here?
take a picture from my phone.
I have a picture on my phone, and I thought it was a picture I sent today.
Well, you
But
can
okay.
take it and just send it.
However, taking the picture, how do I send it?
Well,
you know how you upload a picture on a messenger?
yeah.
You could probably send it to Tom if you got his phone number.
Here, you can see that.
301-270-5832.
Oh
You see
yeah.
that picture?
Okay, we
Oh,
can
yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
That's
Who is she?
a 19. Let me tell the story. Every picture has a story. Well, not every story has a picture. Anyway,
Can't see the picture good enough to make sense of it, though.
Yeah.
anyway, that's my car that I drove the first time to New Orleans,
Oh.
and
Huh.
And it came with a girl?
and I was trying to prime for this, I guess, restaurant, but I didn't get that part done till we wanted to get out of town before we got caught. Anyway, I drove this car down to New Orleans, and I got a job out at Maison Blanche on the airline highway. And
Oh, yeah, I know
it's
the one.
coming up Christmas, so the guy wanted me to put Christmas toys together. I did it for about one day. I said, no, I can't do this. Too complicated. I said, okay, I'll put you in the ladies' lingerie. I said, I can do that.
Now, is that the
Anyway,
car that you
I met this
sold?
girl.
Is that the car you sold to Fred so you could go north with him?
No. I sold Fred a Chevy,
Oh.
a 56, which is a much nicer car. But this was my first car I bought with my own money. Anyway, I was over in the lingerie. And I met this girl that was in the picture. Her name was Anne Murray, not the country western singer. Anyway, she was the first girl that I dated in New Orleans, and she lived in Luling, Louisiana.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I would
Right across.
take her home, and I forgot how I got over to Luling, but I was out on Airline Highway. I think you could take a ferry
Yeah. I don't know if they had that Luling
that
Bridge when
house.
you were
That would
living
take-
here. Um,
No, they had a ferry.
Anyway, I was
Yeah.
taking her home, and then when I took her home, I dropped her off, and it's got very, very foggy from the river
Mhm.
because you're right next to the river. And all of a sudden, I had a flat tire. I thought, oh
Oh.
shit, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't know anybody out here. So I jumped out of that car and I changed that tire so quick. I looked over to the other side of the road. It was a cemetery.
Oh.
I said, I got to work faster. I can't handle this. So finally, I got my spare tire on. I got out of there. And then when I got ready to leave, I left right after Kennedy got shot. And
Oh.
this lady said, can I come with you? I said, no, we can't do that. Anyway, she was just a really nice person, real sweet. And the first Louisiana
where you
lady.
going? She just decided that she was going to go with you. Yeah.
Well,
She
Yeah,
probably
I-
wanted to get out of Luling, man.
Yeah.
I've been to Luling.
Anyway, I never got in touch with her again. I just found this picture unboxing boxes once again. It's probably been packed for about 40 years. I saw that picture. Look, here's my friend. Anyway,
Yeah.
like I say, every picture has a story.
That's
Not all
nice.
stories have pictures.
When you click them, we can talk to you after the meeting, but there you could send them at one at a time, or you could batch them and send them to either me or Tom on Messenger, and we'd have them. That way, you wouldn't have to hold your phone up.
Yeah, okay.
There is one.
Yeah.
That guy needs a haircut.
Yeah, yeah. I look like I was
This
12.
is the only picture of Billy that doesn't have 2 or 3 hats on.
I had just See, that was
That's probably
January.
true.
No, that was July 71. I had only been there 5 months. Well, I made it through the first Mardi Gras.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. In fact, look at them. Not even my customers have hats on. That isn't right. Usually I had double hats and all my tables had hats too. So I had only been there 5 months and I was 19 years old. Give me a break. So
You were 19 when you worked there?
when I started, yeah.
Yeah. That was before they changed the rules. Then they changed it to 21 or something.
It's like when I was working the door and I'd have to ask people for their IDs and they'd ask me for mine.
Really? I had that trouble. People wanted to speak to the manager. Waiter come give me, I said, how can I help you? He said, I want to speak to the manager. And he looked at me and said, you're not the manager. Where's the manager? I said, I'm in charge.
I think Barry said he was 17 when he started at the Mustache.
I was 17 and I had a fake ID, so that's I guess how I got the job. But I was checking IDs, working door, 17, checking people, make sure they were 18.
Wow.
They used to tell us to check anybody that looked like they were under 31. So.
Well, this is a picture that it just seemed nice. It seemed like the 70s or the 60s.
That's in Cape Cod.
Look at the way the people are dressed and the
Yeah, very nice.
yeah, and the beers on the table, and I don't know. It just looked, when I was going through pictures trying to figure out something to show, it just looked good.
Yeah, that's a nice thing.
It looks like that's Ronnie Bill playing the banjo.
It is Ben. He played the lead banjo when that was my
Right.
first job working for the Mustache was at Cape Cod.
Yeah, Ronnie Bill.
Yeah.
So was
I
Cape
think it's
Cod
George
like open right after
Bird on the
Boston?
far right.
Was Cape Cod what?
What, did it open right after Boston, or was it about the same time, or what?
Well, Boston opened up first, and this was just a summer club. So, but
Okay.
it was so cool there because at one time that building actually used to be a speakeasy.
Oh.
We fit right in.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I see speakeasy beer.
And Russell spent the summer there when I was there, and he cooked breakfast and cooked dinner for us, which was pretty nice. Honestly, could keep sober. Actually, probably cooked better when he had a few cocktails. That was a great time. I used to take Fred's car, which used to be when I go out to other clubs by myself and hang out, and I always play that song, You're Sure to Fall in Love with Old Cape Cod by Patty Page. Is that it? I know for sure.
Yeah.
And I thought that was fun to do because I always listened to it back in Missouri.
Just in case he doesn't show up, I'll go ahead and put Snake on anyway. Here we go.
Yeah,
I love that hat.
Snake skin.
Appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good guy. I wish he was able to get on.
Yeah, because he was always there. So I hope I hope everything's okay.
well, he said he was fine when he called.
Just having trouble. He hadn't changed the email address or anything, has he?
Not as far as, I mean, he says he
Everything's
gets the
nice to
stuff,
me.
but just can't get
Oh,
on.
okay. He just can't get on.
He used to always get lottery tickets from Rick, and
Yeah.
he just collected things. I don't.
Yeah, he collected lottery tickets. Of course, he played them too, but I mean, he collected them. But he'd send me a check, and I'd cash it and go get all this stuff and mail it back to him.
Why would you collect them if you didn't use them to see if you won?
Well, he was just in a club with a group of guys like him that just like to collect lottery tickets from all over the country.
Oh, okay.
Chris,
They played them, like I say, they did play them too, of course, obviously. But I told Snake if he won one of them, that's probably one I bought for myself accidentally.
Hey, Chris.
How you doing, guys?
Hey,
Are you
Chris.
cooking
Hey,
today,
Chris.
Chris?
What's that?
What's for dinner tonight?
Oh, chicken soup because my wife had some dental work done, so
Oh,
her
take it easy. Yeah.
teeth
Yeah.
are a little sensitive.
Actually, I bet.
So they call it Italian wedding soup. It's like chicken soup, but with little meatballs in it and pasta.
Mm. Wow.
Sounds good.
I made a
Sounds
bunch of chicken stock yesterday, so I'm good.
That's good. Yeah, I was talking to a friend of mine that I work with, and he's going to Portugal. We're working on a job next Tuesday, and then on Wednesday he's leaving for Portugal. I said, "Oh, vacation?" He goes, "No, I got to have some dental work done." And I go, "Really?"
Portugal?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people go for when they need a lot of extensive work, dentures and things like that. It's much less expensive. It's even
yeah.
less expensive considering the airfare and whatnot.
That's what I heard. You can actually, your airfare and your stay there and everything's cheaper than trying to pay a dentist here to do it,
Yeah, crazy.
And you get to
Yeah,
see Portugal.
went to Thailand. He had about the estimate for dental work here was about $35,000, and he spent about $5,000. He's been going to Thailand since he was stationed in Vietnam in the war, and it was about $5,000, including airfare for everything.
Yep.
Jeez.
All the
Good
dental
to
work
know.
and everything. Jeez.
Yep. Everything.
Huh.
Big difference.
They
Yeah.
probably give him a foot massage while he was getting his dental work done too.
Maybe so.
Pretty inexpensive to live there. No wonder Big Bill went there.
Hey,
Hey,
Here's Jim.
Yay! He made it.
Hey, Gim.
Again,
What's
Since
new,
we're-
kids?
Since we
Away
were talking
we
about
go.
Benu, here's her with Gleason, and I don't know who these other girls are.
look familiar.
Well, no, Joe's on the bottom, and
Yeah, I know that, but
Banu and
Kathy on the
Yeah.
left.
I think the dark-haired one's name is Terry.
Terry. Okay.
The dog hair one?
Dark.
Or dark hair.
And Joe Terra, he
Well,
Yeah.
he told me he used to touch his beard up with gray so he could look sophisticated.
Right.
The problem is he told me that in the 70s.
he looks pretty good in that picture.
Yeah.
When do you think that picture was taken? I think that was in the 60s or
No,
No.
no. I would,
He was playing Joe the Bartenders in Miami Beats.
I would say 70.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think Jackie Gleason ever flew on a plane. I think he took the train
Really?
travel.
huh.
yeah, I know that
Sure.
John Madden did that. He would never
Yeah.
fly. He'd take a train everywhere.
No, he took a
That's
bus
right.
everywhere.
The bus.
Okay, bus.
The
okay.
bus.
The
Yeah.
bus. That's right.
I remember he would never fly. Okay.
I wonder what his turkey had 6 legs.
Saw some clips. The ones Kent sent a long time ago, and this was in the lobby of the hotel before, as everybody was arriving at the 50th reunion. It was kind of cool because Joel was in the middle of 3 banjo players, and they were playing for him. Let me see if I can get this going here.
It's great. Joe's having so much fun watching these guys do all this stuff. What have you created, Joel? Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
me the devil and the deep blue sea. 'Cause I said, baby, you look good to me. I told her I loved her, but oh, how I lied. Now she wants to be my blushing bride. If she leaves me to the altar, then I'm sorry. 'Cause I can't tell the preacher I was drunk. Oh Lord, have mercy on an old good sinner. Give me one more chance to let another man win her. Cross my heart and I hope to die. I'll never, never, never tell another white lie.
Fred.
Yeehaw.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Fun one.
I didn't know Jeff could whistle that good. That was strong. Yeah. Yeah. I think because I came down, I was shooting some of that, but I think you must have been shooting with your phone before I got downstairs. So.
I don't think I used a phone. I think that was done on a regular digital camera.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
That was great seeing Fred. That was great seeing Fred, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
The dimensions of it looked kind of like a cell phone, but anyway.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great group of people.
Well, there's just two of us that aren't on the Zoom right now.
Yeah.
Eddie
True.
and
Eddie and Mad Dog.
yeah,
Yeah.
We looked so young then.
we
were,
did.
We were.
Yeah.
That's the way it was.
That was a great bar too.
Oh, it was the best. Yeah.
Yeah, Roger, where did y'all find that bar?
That bar, I don't know. I remember one time I had to go out and find bars like that. Joseph, because we were going to open up more clubs. I was down in New Jersey looking around, and I found this one place full of these old antique bars. They come apart in pieces, obviously.
I remember we had to have braces from that to the back wall for the bar songs because the bar would start shaking. So we had to.
It started shaking.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful bar.
Not that too many places you could go into, and the service people would be on top of a bar singing. That attracted people in. They said, God, look at all those crazy people in there.
Yeah. It's funny because we'd have to stop whatever we're doing when the bar song would start playing, and everybody at the bar, whoever's working inside, had to grab everybody's drinks and get them out the way for some people going to kick them over, you know.
All part of the show.
Part of the show.
Well, I can think about that.
See.
So Emily, have you heard from Brian lately?
I have. I'm having her going to dinner with her tonight and my kids, my
nice
daughter-in-law and the two grandkids who love her. They're 16 and 14, and they're all excited to see her again. She's been traveling around the country giving interviews about her upcoming book.
Good.
And and then she's playing music in New York, but she's living here. Well,
yeah, she's still with Andy doing the music.
Yeah. Okay. That's but he's in New York. But he'll be back.
Our regards.
Oh, I will. She'll be excited to hear about tell her when I've been with you.
She's welcome to jump in anytime.
I know. She's just getting in and I'm sort of settling back in. So
good.
But maybe persuade her one of these days to come.
Speaking of Brian, reminds me of Max, and I got a notice in one of my newsletters that he's opened a restaurant and he's partner in a restaurant and down in Westport.
Right. He's
excuse me, Norwalk, I guess.
Called Bone and Brass. I think I mentioned it.
Yeah.
And it's in South Norwalk. And it does have, last time when we talked about this, you were asking about the Creole food. Well, he's advertising that he's got it in his new restaurant. But Brian and I and Fred Figueredo's wife, you remember Fred Figueredo of the Galvanized Jazz Band,
Yep.
who died a
Quite.
couple weeks ago. His wife, Linda, and Brian and I are going to go down one night soon. So I'll tell you what it's all about.
Oh, please do. Please do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to try some Connecticut Creole.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Creole.
Doesn't quite work, does it?
Well, you never know. You never know.
Yeah, great.
The first time I moved to Texas in 1980, and everybody told me I had to go to this place called Aliaz. They had the best boiled shrimp and all you can eat boiled shrimp.
Oh boy.
Okay, great. I wanted to go coming from New Orleans. I said I was craving some seafood, and they boiled them in water. And that's it. And I mean, shrimp don't taste like anything. So I was tasting. I said, "Do you have any Zatarans or Tabasco or anything?"
Really?
What? And I said, "I need to put some of these shrimp. They don't taste like anything. Just like rubber balls you chew on."
Yeah.
And
Use any kind of crab boil or anything. Huh?
oh, nothing. I said, "I got to get y'all some Zatarans."
Oh,
No, that is not. But I had some really good Cajun food in Las Vegas when we were there a long time ago. There was a little. I wasn't expecting it to be good, but there was some jambalaya, and it was really good. Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So let's see. I
was going to put up, I've got this picture of, which is just amazing, of your father's mustache on Bourbon Street with all these cars in front.
I think that's cool.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm just trying to think. I mean, I know I used to drive an LTD for a while, but now I'm trying to think if I could even try to parallel park something like that anymore.
I mean, those are as big as an RV.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah.
That's
just
like
how
a
much-
that's a 64 or 65 Thunderbird.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Keep
And a
it.
Fairlane.
Right.
And a Fairlane behind it. You're right.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom had a blue and white two-tone Fairlane. That was her first car. It came with 440 air conditioning, and that's it.
Oh,
I don't even think the radio worked on that thing.
probably played country western music.
Yeah, maybe so. Whether you wanted it to or not.
Yeah.
Well, we used to go on vacation in cars, and there'd be no air conditioning, and you just drive with the windows open and
Oh yeah.
it's wet.
Absolutely right. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think
so
my parents. I don't think my parents ever had a car with air conditioning.
That's
Yeah.
what we call 440 air conditioning. If it, it's the only way you could roll all four windows down and go 40 miles an hour.
But I think that the windows down, like nobody hitchhikes anymore. I mean, I used to hitchhike from school every day, and I hitchhiked
I used to do that too.
from the Ozarks to St. Louis a couple times hitchhiking. And you just put your thumb out and somebody
Right.
stops.
They don't
You're
do it
right.
anymore.
That's when it was safe to do that.
That's yeah.
When I was in the Army, we did a lot of hitchhiking. Wear the uniform and people would be inclined to pick you up. That worked out pretty well.
Well, here's a clip from one of the concerts. I don't have the date written on it, but it was pre-reunion. Let me see where to go. Get out the way. Messed up. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
That's a great clip.
Yeah.
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 Well, Barry and Chris made me aware of, and Gim, aware how they like to change keys
Oh yeah.
each verse, and I heard Joe call out the key change. Did anybody ever call out something y'all weren't ready for?
All the time. All the time.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's fun. Yeah, no, it's fun. I'm glad y'all. It's funny. I worked there all the time, and I wasn't really aware of what was going on with that. I was just singing along with the music and taking orders, I guess.
But what he did just now, what Joel did just now, I've never heard it done anywhere else in the Mustangs. Go the last chorus, the last half of Heart of, he was in the key of G.
Yeah.
The last half he went to A flat, and that wasn't standard.
No.
He just decided to do it. And
Yeah.
everybody follows, right? Again,
Sure. No problem.
no problem. You know.
Yeah, that's cool.
Keep the boys on their toes, I say.
I mean, at the last minute, Joel decided, well, we're going to go up a half step to A flat. A flat, let's go. That was the fun of the mustache. You never knew what the piss was going to happen.
That's true.
Just keep it spontaneous, I'd say. Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah. So I'm just playing another clip, unless you got something, Tom.
I just got another picture.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me get this. Shoot. Da, da, da. This is about the same time with Jackie Gleason, but it's got
Yeah. He's in it.
Same two girls.
Yeah.
Nicole
Yeah, you're right.
and a lot of guys. Who are the guys up to the right with YFM on their shirt?
We ask that every time, and nobody ever knows.
That's it. That's right.
He just wanted to play.
I think we should just make up something.
That's Ron Gall, right next to the guy with the YFM shirt.
That's right, Ron Gall. I thought it was not Nolepka, but then I decided it wasn't. It is Ron Gall. That's what it is for sure.
Right above Sonny. Yeah.
That's it. The banjo player on the left, I remember, but I can't remember his name.
Yeah, me either. He was a nice young guy.
He was. Probably still is.
Not the young.
I don't know why. I think his name might be Walt. Or
That sounds good.
yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah, right.
We'll call it Walt.
We'll name the other guy on the right too, and that way we'll embed it in the Zoom, and that'll be his name.
You really never saw Joel in a suit and a tie too much. There's only a few shots of him dressed up like that.
I bet he don't have shoes on.
I'll
Like
bet you're right.
Dude.
Well, and the other picture with Jackie Gleason, he doesn't have any shoes on. He's got the same
Right.
suit, so it must be the same
Right.
photo shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you ready, Bill?
Okay, yeah, I may just get over here. We've seen it a couple times, but I like it. And get over here. Gotta find it now. There it is. This was from our little mini reunion last December, the very first number we did, or the band did.
Oh, I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be the best. I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen this since Carnegie Hall. What was that? Like 15 years ago. Oh, I think it's just fantastic. I can hardly wait to hear them.
Okay, we're glad you're all here. What you're getting ready to hear is a band that worked down here on Bourbon Street 51 years ago. 51 years ago, we played together. We're back for a reunion, so we're going to try to play 51 years freaking later. We're not sure how it's going to turn out. That's all right. We're going to find out what we're drinking anyway. So 50, I think it's 50. We finished in 1975. Last time we played together, 75, so we were young back then. We're still young at heart, huh? Mike, you gonna do it. I hear you. We play clap along, sing along music. You know the word sing along, but if you don't know the words, you hum along, fake it like we do and clap your hands. That's right, just try it.
Hello. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, the banjo's back in town. Yeah! Ready for this? Everybody go, oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Somebody stole my gal. Somebody stole my gal. Somebody came and took her away. She didn't mean it. Say she was leaving. This is not a love song. They're heading out. And she, I hope that she would come to me. Yes, she was saying, broken hearted, lost around. Somebody stole my gal. Oh, clap your hands. Come on. Thank you very much. Thank you. Say,
There we go. Yeah. It was fun. I was smiling so hard. My face was hurting.
Well, with all this music, we got to have Peter on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know he would have showed up if he was around.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope we do this again next December because I had a good time.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, at least we know where to stay.
I
Well,
wanted to
that
have
place
a
is
good-
terrific. Yeah.
and it's only a few blocks from everything. You
Yep.
know? Maybe they'll stop digging up the French Quarter before then.
Yeah.
Hey, they're
That's
digging
why
up
we say
there
that.
in front of Barry's house right now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why we stay there all the time. And whenever we go down there, because it's just not expensive and it's just great.
Well, Banu was supposed to be there that night, but there was a death of a close friend, and she wasn't able to make it. That would have been, icing on the cake. Yeah. Okay, excuse me, guys.
Go get him, Paw Paw.
Yeah, Billy has his two
Going
grandsons.
back in the closet.
Be right back.
Duct tape works, Bill. Oh.
Okay, well, let me get rid of. Here's our friend Sonny Helmer again.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we saw this about 2 weeks ago. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track of what.
Sonny used to come and play at the Philadelphia Club on Fridays and Saturdays. And then after work, we would drive from the Philadelphia Club down to Summers Point. And then we would play the Sunday, the double play, the afternoon and the evening. And he had a 1965 gold convertible Mustang. It was gorgeous.
Oh,
And he was always too drunk to drive. So I got to drive his car every week from Philadelphia to Summers Point along the Atlantic City Expressway. I remember the drive well.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
What's the banjo player's name? All the way to our right. What's his name again? The
It's
banjo.
Harry Black.
Harry
isn't it?
Black.
Harry Black. Harry Black. I'm looking at him. None of the guys at the Mustache played their banjo that high up.
Is Harry
No.
Black the guy who had the gun on him all the time?
That was
Les Davies.
Les
Oh.
Davies.
Les Davies, yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Look,
different
look how
guy.
high his banjo is. Wow.
Right. I've seen other guys do that, but it's not common, but it's certainly not unknown
Right.
either.
Right.
It's more common for 5-string banjo players.
But,
Could be.
but
Could
check
be.
this out. Look at the microphone.
Yeah.
The vintage
Yeah.
microphone.
I'll tell you. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Benu behind him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like
Okay.
Yeah, washboard player didn't have much room to whack the washboard, huh?
He played just for the show, man.
Yeah. Let's see.
He was sporting a very handsome set of sideburns there.
Funny.
Well, yeah, let's see. Well, this is going back to things. Well, the Kent shot, they had another, if I can find it. Joel number 2. Let me see. I think there was more people joined in at this time. Well, it's pretty much the same guys, except for the guy who set up the.
old shanty town. It's so slanty, it touches the ground. That's all. Old lamp shack by the old railroad track, like a millionaire's mansion. It's calling me back. Come back! I give up on life. If I was a king,
Great tune.
Yeah.
Good old good one.
Okay, well, here's a picture we've seen a million times, but it's Roger.
Riding on the fog truck, man.
Yeah.
My company car.
You still have the bathing suits, Roger?
No, I don't.
Now, was that Mardi Gras or some other parade?
No, that was a spring fiesta parade.
Okay.
You know, I think I have that bathing suit or the one just like it that Roger's wearing in my drawer somewhere. The 1920s two-piece bathing suit. Yeah.
Well, sometimes we
We'll
do
just
that
wear it
fire-
next Thursday, Barry.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That'd be good.
I'm sure it wouldn't fit. Yeah.
Really.
It might fall apart if I pulled it out the bottom of the drawer. It's been there for years.
Remember, we used to use that fire truck for benefits too. The first time I got on it was we did a cystic fibrosis collection on Canal Street with the Playboy bunnies, so that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, anything with the Playboy bunnies was fun.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, the Playboy Club, it was big on Bourbon Street for a while. I think it became the Hustler Club or something after
They weren't right on Bourbon Street. They were
No,
off-
they were in Iberville.
close to Canal Street. Yeah,
It was next to Felix. Next to Felix is just about
yeah,
out.
they were
Right.
they were the largest chain in nightclubs, and we were the second largest.
Yeah.
I had some friends who were bunnies there.
I never had a key. I'm sorry, must admit.
Well, I was waiting for Ira to get on, but
There was a Playboy Club about 2 blocks from my office in New York, and a bunch of us would go over for lunch once in a while. The drinks were $1, the food was $1. It was really kind of neat, really. Everything was $1.
Oh, that made it easy. Yeah.
Now the T-shirts, that's how they originally looked. White T-shirt with black print.
Right, 25th reunion, it says on there, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a blue one with white print on it and a sort of a maroon one.
Man, I had every color they came out with. I bet you I had 20 of them.
Had a bunch too. That was my clothes. Sorry.
That's all I wore in the summertime.
Basically, yeah. In winter. Yeah.
What'd you do with them, Barry?
You know what? Probably wore them till they were threads and
Yeah.
threw away.
Yeah, I took a picture of the last one that I had before I threw it away, but it was down to nothing. You know, it was just if you tried to put it on, it would have extra armholes in it. It would just tear.
Mhm.
See. Okay, let me take a look at these guys. I think we showed this one before, but
we showed everything before.
yeah, it's true. But at least I have the names written on this one. You know,
Is the banjo female? Is that Penny?
Yeah, says so.
They used to go out with Ron Fuller.
Yeah, Penny Clark.
That's Penny Clark, all right.
yeah, it says Buddy, Mike, Penny, Dave, Jerry is the names I have written on.
So Buddy Boy is Joe Terra.
Yeah.
Mike is Mike Swan, playing the
Right.
lead banjo, 6-string banjo player.
Yeah.
And Penny Fuller and Dave Lewis on tuba.
And Jerry somewhere.
Jerry, I don't see Jerry.
On the
See how
far right.
neat those mustaches are on the table, laid out perfectly
Right.
for the customers. Oh Lord,
Where was this? New York, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, New York. Last time I saw Penny, she was down in Orlando. Her and Ron lived down there.
Here's your buddy from
Oh, buddy boy.
the New York club. the cook.
That's a good picture of the mustache.
It is.
I have a picture like that of Nick's. Out front, pretty much the same.
Next to New York Club.
Yeah. And the office was to the far right.
Now, Jeff Volkswagen, remember on the Zoom, he claimed that he put all those gas lights up.
Hey, Kim, who is the older woman who used to walk in front of the club and panhandle out there?
Oh yeah, her name was Jackie. I don't
Jackie,
remember.
that's it.
I don't remember the last name.
No, I don't remember either.
Boy, she was something.
Yeah. For a while, they used to let her sleep in the club on the bad nights.
Oh.
And then she was in an accident, and I remember she got taken to St. Vincent's Hospital, and we went to see her, and they had shaved off that whole head of matted hair that she had.
Good riddance to that lousy hair, my lord.
Oh my God, it was crazy.
Hadn't been cleaned in years.
No, I touched her, nothing. It was ugh. What I found out was that she didn't need a place to stay. She had an apartment. She had family. She had all this stuff, but she didn't. She just ignored them and lived the life that she wanted to live out on the street. That was it.
Well, the interesting people you meet on the streets of New York.
Oh yeah, Jackie. Oh, I glad you remembered that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's a little picture. It's from one of the other concerts. Barry's going to have to tell me which one it was from.
That's Carnegie, isn't it?
It's got
No,
Snake in
that's
it.
not Carnegie. That's
It's got Danny Rubio's in it.
that is Punta Gorda.
Oh.
Snakes in it.
Yeah, in fact, I'm going to see Danny tomorrow at lunch. We have lunch once a month with some theater friends, and his Pam will be there also. Y'all might remember her from the December.
Yeah, she's a nice lady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seems like
and
real
also Danny's sister Julie and her husband Zen, who's been finally, I think he was released from a battle with cancer, so it'll be his first time joining us again since last October.
Nice.
And let's see, and some other theater people that we did shows with back in the 70s and 80s.
Wow.
I don't go to any high school reunions, but theater friends and your father's mustache. Just say where to go, yeah. See, I can't tell who's on the other side of Mike Gentry, the tuba player.
That's me sitting down on the far right, lower right.
Oh, yeah, okay. Punta Gorda. So what was the nature of that concert? Was it an actual reunion, or was it a jazz fest or something? Or
They had a banjo festival down there with a bunch of banjo players, and the head of the committee that put that festival on got in touch with Joel. And
Okay.
Joel got in touch with us and said, "You want to go down there and play?" So we did.
okay. Is that the one where y'all stayed at the trombone players? What's his name?
Neil.
Neil's house.
No, that was the one we did in Clearwater, Florida. Is that right, Chris?
Yeah, the Suncoast Jazz Festival.
The Suncoast Jazz Festival in Clearwater, and we drove, or had like
a bus
that brought us down to Sarasota where his house was.
Speaking of Neil, I was at his birthday party last Saturday night.
Oh, nice.
And he was 80 years old, and he threw one hell of a party.
I bet.
He hired a bunch of guys to supplement all us retreads, and we had dinner. We drank from about 6 till 8, and then we ate from about 8 till 10, and then we played till around 2.
Oh my gosh.
which is longer than, I mean, I'm not used to these 6-hour gigs anymore, you know.
No.
It's,
Even
and
if
it was brutal. It was brutal, but it was great fun. Great
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he and I have the same birthday. So
Well, happy
Did
birthday,
anybody-
Chris.
Yeah.
April 11th is about the only time I hear from Neil anymore.
Oh, I see.
Did anybody record any of it, Jim?
Not a bit. Oh, yes, maybe they did. I don't really know. His daughters were running around with taking still shots. Now, did anybody take a tape of it? I just don't know.
Yeah.
It'll show up sometime.
We're just desperate for material here, so if you find some, let me know.
Will y'all play jazz or mustache music?
Oh, jazz, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. It was Paul Monette came up from Florida to play, and Charlie Freeman, the piano player from the Bearcats, my old band, played the piano. A ringer for the bass, whose name I can't remember. Molly Sales from the Galvanized Jazz Band played drums. Had a couple of guys come out of the audience and sing. They weren't too bad either. And a guy from San Francisco who knows Neil through the Bohemian Club came out and played. So
Linda Vigorito there, Jim?
I'm sorry.
Is Linda Vigorito there?
Oh yes, absolutely. Spent the whole evening with her. She and Eileen were inseparable.
Yeah, great.
She seems to be coping rather well, I thought.
She's doing very well. Yeah, she's doing very well.
She's going to dinner tonight, Emily. She's going to dinner tonight too with you and.
But I'm going to the theater. We got a series together of the what's that place on the river near the Opera House in Connecticut, Kim?
Oh, the Goodspeed, near the Goodspeed?
Yeah, we've got season tickets, so we're going to go to those together. And then we generally have breakfast together maybe every other week.
Good for you.
She's a very
The
strong.
Goodspeed's got a new show. What is it? I just read about it.
There are three of them, and I'd have to look them up to remember.
Okay. Give my regards to Sal if you see him. He's the percussionist down there.
Oh, okay.
Really, good guy. Great, fine drummer.
Terrific.
Stay. Is everybody good for the 23rd next week?
Next
I
week.
think so. I got a job on Thursday, but I'll find out on Monday what time I'll be done.
All right.
I'll talk to Billy before I go.
So we're on for next week, though, right?
Yeah,
We're gonna
on for
try.
next-
That was
Okay.
good.
All right.
Thank y'all for
I'll see
joining.
you all later.
Hasta luego, amigos.
All right,
Bye,
bye.
everybody.
Okay.
Bye, Emily. Bye, everybody. Bye, Billy.
Take
Bye,
care, all.
Roger. Bye, Kim.
Adios.
Bye, Chris. Bye, Rick.
Bonsoir.
Bye-bye.